Politricks watch. This is Sir P. Now, today I'm going to be talking about a video and some information coming out of Barbados. Big up Barbados, big up BIM. But I've got to talk about it because it involves a Jamaican, and let's just say things don't work out too well for him. I tell you all the time, say when you're going to other Caribbean islands, no one I do. The word on the Bajan streets is that him take the life of a man, and then the man them walking back into the place, and let's just say them joke him up. Now I'm going to play some audio files, and so many really do the voice note thing, but in like circumstances like this where we can't really just reach out to the PIA and the ground easily, we're going to just play the voice note, edit the voice of course, so it will sound like Simon, and I'm going to play a little clip from the video. Yes, there's a video. Somebody hide on one corner and record the moment they might juke up this man. You even hear one of the man them say, basically if you give him, because it's like the two man that I do the madu, and the next man I say, yo, my turn now. Crazy. But before we go any further, you don't know it already, we have a Patreon birthday shout out. And today is none other than Dwayne D. Bro, big up yourself. Hope you have a great day. Christmas time I come, and we know it got ready for December people. You see, it's very spooky when you have friends and family born in December, because they want two set of gifts. They want birthday gift, they want Christmas gift. All when telling them about no near Christmas. And if they want one gift, you can't just give them one big gift. You have to give them two separate gifts. Birthday and Christmas. So, sorry for your family. So doing the big up yourself, bro. Thanks for the support. And more life, live long and prosper. Alright, we can move into the video. So I can play the voice note now where Bajan I explain what go on and what happened to one of our fellow Jamaicans. Listen up.
Yeah, bro, I was to send you that video. Cause I know getting office. Apparently the fella there up on the ground that you mentioned is some Jamaican fella that boat here. So 2 weeks ago, this up in Station Hill. He stopped somewhere close about out there. So when he can't troop on the block, he go on a hoodie and he face mask up. So the men out there keep talking to him and warning him and telling him, big man, you go announce yourself and show your identity when you can't through here. So he and then must tell her words and get in some argument, and he went home and come back with a knife and juke up about 2 or 3 people and kill a fella named Victor.
I know so enough I don't understand when just say what I go in. I don't know what I couldn't hear nothing at all. Don't worry, me translate it. And I have no friend from the rest of the island them, so me used to the accent them now. So you must say, the man I walk through the place, the way him, hoodie over him head and face mask up, is that the man them get spooky and I say, yo, you can't walk through the place, so, who you? Argument develop, him go with a knife and come back and stab up man. One of the man them end up dead. So, him kill somebody. It got ready, the man not take the talk. Him good as say who them like a Bajan man and come and question me. But based on what I hear upon the voice note, right, him left and go away, right, for knife and come back. Now that right there, so right, assuming say, right, I saw it play out, that kinda take out any need for self-defense, right? Because if you left and go for something and come back, then that's a complete different matter. So he basically commit murder. Listen to the rest.
So the man here no holy and chop here and jerk here to the last thing people they hear was that he in the hospital fighting for life. So the man up on the ground getting jerk and chop up right there now is a Jamaican, and he killed a fella up there and stabbed a couple more fellas about 2 weeks ago. Just because the man had tell you to move his mask and show his face when he came out there.
So, I get to understand that this story is very hush-hush in Barbados. Really make up a big news, right? And I really, because of social media, why people even know about it. Somebody actually record the moment they must stab up the youth. And the fact say, must say, in the hospital about the film life, that youth make out the iron because they are mount a juke where him get. Man all gone for last, man use stone, fling in him chest. I'm very surprised to hear him a battle for life. I don't know what state he's in now, but if him survive all of that you must have some kind of higher calling in life, because I don't know how somebody can survive. Right? Multiple men, a chew and stab, a cutlass, stone in the head, all kind of madness. Now, as you can imagine, I can't post the video, so I post it on Patreon as usual. But in the video, you can hear one of the man them, the way he will want a piece of the action, he might tell the next man to move so he can run into. You see, if it was just the face mask and the hoodie thing and then them running and do this to the youth, then I would have come at this video from a different angle. But based on what we are here, him and the man have dispute, him go with a knife and come back, come kill man. That right there, so him basically give him right. Him give him right. Now, we understand how the quote unquote bad man place work. We know so you can't walk through garden, you can't walk through jungle, you can't walk through flankers. Right? As a stranger, with no hoodie on your head and mask over your face. So let's not pretend like we don't know so you work in a bad man place. As a matter of fact, anywhere you go, in a Jamaica, right, people are going to say, oh, that. It's just a difference that in a bad man place, somebody going to step to you. And somebody going to step to you and tell you, say, yo, take off that. Right? No, you know you got ready. People are going to, the fact that him go with a knife and come back, I imagine they were not exactly exchanging pleasantries. Now, if you tell him, say, we take off him face mask and move him hoodie, and then, argument develop, and then them stab him up and chop him up, and, as me say, based on what I see in the video, then we'd have burn them out straight. Right? I know people that say, well, you take side cause I'm a Jamaica. No. If a Bajan go Jamaica, and him have a hoodie on him head and face mask, and then somebody tell himself take it off and it lead to an argument and the Bajan lose them life, me have burn out the Jamaicans them too. First of all, we're going through the big C, so you're supposed to have a mask on your face. That's what we're told. Right? Now as for the hoodie on head, I don't know what things are like in Barbados, but in Jamaica it's not all that uncommon to see people that walk around with hoodie on their head, broad daylight and sun hot. Where him give him rights is when him go with a weapon and come kill man. I don't care who you think you are, whether you want to be J-Bad, sci-fi or bigger crime. Escalating disputes, especially to that level, is just complete madness. It's not worth it. The last thing people want to see, especially people in other islands, is a Jamaican, right? I try bring no kind of badness to them. It doesn't end well. But telling you, say, Jamaicans are not very popular in most islands. You could be as bad as the big C. The fact that you're on away turf and can easily be outnumbered should be enough to make you know, say, you know what, this is not worth it. This is not worth it. But according to the voice note, gone for weapon, I'm gonna kill man, it never gonna end well for him. Now I'm gonna play a part of the video. You're gonna hear the youth that say he want a film turn. Listen up closely.
You dead? You dead? You are dead, boy! You move right here, Scotty! Move right here! Go get back up!
You hear when the man tell himself to move from there? One man there in front of him, right? I juke up the youth, and him want to get film turn now, and basically I tell the next youth to move. Crazy stuff. They can hear it in them voice. Them couldn't wait to catch him. Now, as me say, I'm have to keep reaffirm. We have to work with the people in Barbados, I say. Not just a voice note, but people myself on the streets. Right? But this youth, it sound like him dash him life. Not only him a man in a dispute over face mask and hoodie on head, go with a knife, come kill man, and then still a move around the place, so till the man then go buck up in him, and then you know what happened. But remember, Barbados is a very small place. If Jamaica can feel so small in terms of bucking up in people and running into people, imagine Barbados. So, once him on the island, them will catch him back eventually. Now, the people them say, mainstream news, not really cover it, and nobody really know what go on. It's very hush. So, I'm gonna try to get some intel upon the Jamaican, then we could have, run the file through the database and hopefully we could have find something. Right? But I still want to hear what go on. This story sounds crazy to me. Hopefully, in the coming days, we can get some more information on the youth where them stab up and a better idea as to how this play out. And even though the voice note I say, they may say I'm in a hospital, a battle for life, I don't think that youth can survive that. Based on what I'm seeing in that video, I don't think nobody can survive all of that. And even the Bajan must see them and tell me, say, based on the culture, the fact that this happen, especially to a foreigner, especially to a Jamaican, who the people must say, kill man first, people are going to kiss them teeth and throw this under the carpet. That's how it go. Life goes on. So I'm not even expecting to hear too much more detail about this, but if I get anything else, I'll do an update. Crazy. When I go to these islands, if I work when I go there for work, just do what I do, make all the money, send in the money go yard, right, and then when I go back on the yard and call it a day. Too much Jamaicans go other islands, right, and them and people are feeling all kind of disputes. Cause enough people, right, you know, say people might say, well, them not like we, and because of this, and because of that. When you're in a foreign land, your objective is just to survive and go back to your yard. Trying to quote unquote win every single argument and every single dispute, it's not worth it. Right? I've been all over the world and sometimes we go someplace, right, and I've been in situations where I've been 100% right. I'm just look around me, kiss my teeth and go on my business. As long as somebody don't physically attack me, right, they can say what they want to say. This need to always be right and win every dispute, right, and come out on top and tell the loss, suck your mother and walk away like some kind of winner. It's ridiculous. Though don't get me wrong, self-defense apply in every country. Right? Anywhere me go in the world, if somebody attack me, I'm going to defend myself. But enough of these arguments, enough of these disputes where people I get into, will then escalate to foolishness, it's not worth it. Me have no time to argue with no foreign man. Right? Me have no time to try win no hell of a disagreement, right, with nobody, right, where especially in a situation where you know there's different accents and people that talk fast. You might not understand what a man say, or one word might mean to you, it mean to your next man there. The next thing you know, misunderstanding, weapon drawn, it's not worth it. Now personally, I look at all the islands them as brothers. Right? I look at Bajan, Trinis, Guyanese, right, St. Lucians, I look at these people as brothers. But I'm not some kind of naive fool who are going to move around the islands them and thinks everybody look upon me like them brother. Some people not check for Jamaicans, and enough Jamaicans not check for other islands. We have to be realistic. The sad truth is that many islanders, many people from the Caribbean, right, they're more, right, welcoming of Billy Joe and Gwyneth than they are of people who look like them, who just have a different accent. That's the very unfortunate truth. I'm not gonna make it, people say other islands not check for Jamaicans. Jamaicans were guilty of that too. And because Jamaica is so popular in pop culture, you know, brand Jamaica is very big all over the world. A lot of Jamaicans tend to take on this attitude of almost like, you know, the other islands them beneath us. And that rubs some people the wrong way. So when them catch Jamaicans, right, on their soil, some of them can't wait for an argument start. Some of them can't wait for you just brush against them shoulder. When things get spooky. It's a real shame. Really shouldn't have to live like this. But telling about culture all the while. Anyway, hopefully we get some more information on this. Patreon squad, big up on yourself. PIA, you don't know, more life. Ultra squad, stay circling. Bless.